Graphics said 2014 already.
That was a mistake. Hey, 2013 was a big year in culture. From dinner tables to water coolers, some stories kept America talking.
Let's bring in Todd Starnes from Fox News Radio. He's here to take a look back at the top culture stories of 2013. So,
Good morning, Todd.
Good morning. Yes. Let's start with your favorite. Or maybe it's number one, I don't know, Obamacare?
Oh, geez, Lou. Yeah, Obamacare. Look, this was a big deal. Here you had the federal government trying to tell people, churches, Christian colleges, that they have to disobey the tenets of their faith so they can obey the government instead. And I think that issue got lost in all of the political talk. But this really was, I think, the biggest issue, the culture war issue of the year.
Well, one of the nastiest was Martin Bashir at MSNBC and Sarah Palin. I can't believe those words came out of his mouth.
This is one of the reasons that I advocate strong border security. What is this guy doing in the country? Martin Bashir needs to go back across the big pond where he can do whatever he wants to. But yeah, this was really atrocious. I mean, what kind of a man says this kind of stuff about a lady on television, much less, anywhere else? But this really was a big deal. I think I was really surprised that MSNBC did not do the right thing in the first place, which was to fire the guy. They allowed him to resign instead. What a big mess.
Quote unquote resign.
Yes.
The war on Christmas.
Yes, this was, this was really strange. Last year, we sort of slacked off. This year, the war on Christmas bunker here at Fox News Channel, boy, we were going full guns.
Is it getting worse?
It really is. And just to give you just a very recent example, over the past couple of days, we have now had 5 reports of instances at Veterans Administration hospitals across the country where Christmas cards were not allowed inside. In one instance in Georgia, a group of kids came in, wanted to sing Christmas carols. They said no religious carols. They gave the kids, get this, a government-approved list of Christmas carols.
I'd like to see that.
Winter Wonderland.
Did they have to change the lyrics of Silent Night?
Rudolph, yes. Yeah. Unbelievable. Number 4 on your list here, Todd, is the battle over religious liberty in the armed forces, something you were just touching on a little bit there.
That's right. And this goes back to earlier in the year where we presented exclusive stories about how military personnel were being taught that evangelical Catholics or evangelical Christians and Roman Catholics are considered religious extremists. They were taught that groups like the American Family Association and Family Research Council, we just had Tony Perkins on, were examples of domestic hate groups. It wasn't until after our reports aired that the Secretary of the Army came out and ordered those diversity classes canceled until they could figure out what was going on. But there is a serious battle being waged in the military right now on the religious liberty front.
And finally, if you haven't heard by now, Duck Dynasty, Phil Robertson will be back on the air.
I am so happy. I was a Duck Dynasty fan before Duck Dynasty was cool. And look, I think at the end of the day, what we had here was this one central issue that has yet to be addressed. Do gay rights trump religious rights? That's going to be the issue moving forward. And I believe the Duck Dynasty incident, this debacle, really elevated that discussion to the national platform. It'll be interesting to see how this story plays out through the year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
See you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it.